You are now tuned into the Spartanite. My name is Nadia Arain. I am an award-winning mentor, author, clairsentient psychic, and founder of the Spartanite, and we provide divine self-empowerment for bold entrepreneurs. And today's topic I want to cover is why average is a disease. Now, I have literally just got back from an event, and in my personal life I've had so much go on at the moment, and I'm so grateful for all the shifts and all the changes, and I appreciate half of you trying to message me and find out where I'm at, what I'm doing, and there's just so much at the moment. And I'm really excited to share today's round, which is really talking about average. Now, lots of people they always come to me and they always ask me, like, what average advice can you give us? My advice is always don't be average, because average, you see, is never remembered in the world. When's the last time you ever went to a restaurant? You'd be like, you know what, that food's really average. Man, I loved it. It was so average, I loved it. Or that guy was so average, I loved him. Or yeah, that girl was really average on a date. I loved that. It was just so average. You know what? People are tired of average. Their minds are bored of being average all the time. Boring, mediocre. And you know what? When you're average, you're forgettable. A lot of people now, I work with so many entrepreneurs. I work with people who want to become business owners. I work with people who sometimes say, you know what, I fuck business. I don't want business. I just want to stay in my job. But you know what? I want to be outstanding at what I do. The key to being outstanding is not average. Now, there's no hard and fast rule about how not to be average, but what I can tell you is you need to unlearn how to be boring. Most people are boring because their aura is very dimmed out. There's nothing magnetic or captivating in their energy streams or fields that makes people think, wow, I want to know more. I don't know who the hell you are and what you do, but I need it. Sometimes when I've worked with vendors that are part of my Spartanite global team, I maybe seen a picture of them, or I had seen something, and I approach them and I say, I don't know who you are, I don't know what you do, but I need your stuff. Because the energy fields were calling out to me. Average is a disease. Being mediocre is a disease. We're always told to scale it back, to be average, or don't shine too bright, or don't tell people who you are. Fuck them. Fuck it all the way to the bank. I always say that. Tell people who you are, and if they don't like it, that's their problem and not yours. I had a massive segment the other day that I covered, and I sent my list on in regards to, are you hiding your psychic gift? Now, a lot of people that work with me are psychically gifted or spiritually gifted, and they feel, including myself, from a large part of where I used to be when I was younger, that you felt like you always needed to hide the gift. I don't hide the fact I'm psychic any longer. If somebody does not appreciate it, if they don't believe in it, that's okay. That I'm not going to sit there and persecute them or judge them or whatever it is. But the main thing that you have to remember, and especially if you're watching this and you want to own a business, you do own a business, you have aspirations to increase your business, get really visible and get really bold about what it is you do. Because remember, your averageness is coming from the fact that you don't feel confident inside. And remember, there's no amount of compliments, there's no amount of praise, there's no amount of anything on the outside that is going to make you feel good. If you don't feel good on the inside, it's going to show. Because what people don't understand is that we have a physical body. And what we're saying, I can be saying so much on this video to you right now, but if you know truly in your heart energetically that I don't believe what I'm saying, you'll probably just click off this video, or you'll just be like, she's trash, I'll unsubscribe from her videos, because I don't hold your attention enough. And being average means you don't hold people's attention enough. We live in a very difficult, challenging world at the moment. The main currency of people isn't money, it's attention. If you can hold somebody's attention, naturally you will have their money as well at some point if you do business. If not, I'm obviously going to talk about attention from an average perspective when it comes to dating, relationships. Lots of marriages, lots of relationships, they fizzle out, they spark out because there's no pull anymore. You're average, you're boring. The ladies let go of how they look, the men let go of how they look, and you just get into this rut. The best way to counter being average that I usually say to people is challenge yourself. If there is something that you're afraid to do, don't wait for other people to put it on you, to challenge yourself, so to speak. Now, I've been to places and I've been to events where they're like, who wants to speak first? Or, you know, and everybody's shying away. Usually, I always see, do these people, is it appropriate for me to put myself forward first? I want to say, yeah, me, that's it. But there's a lot of places and a lot of events where I've put up my hand and I said, yeah, I want to go first. Then people can't understand that, like, why would you want to go first? Well, first of all, I want to get my stuff done and out of the way. I'd like to lead something. But also because it's a challenge to me, and if I feel my heart pound and I feel all those adrenaline rushes come up, that means that there's something on the other side. It's out my comfort zone. Some of you guys will have seen these memes on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter where there's a cliff, there's a space in the cliff, and there's a cliff, and the space is what people are afraid. If you don't make that jump, you're going to stay average for the rest of your life, and you'll have an average marriage, an average relationship, average money, average health. And just remember, nobody ever remembers average, because average is not worth remembering. So remember, why be good when you can be great? I'd love to hear your comments in the video section below, and if there's anything specifically you'd like me to speak on, please don't be a stranger, and I hope to hear from you soon. Take care, and I hope you have a good day.